I started my career at an organisation called Awards for All, which was a small grants lottery organisation, of which Sport England was one of the distributors, and I learned quite a lot about what the organisation did. I was really interested in the fact that they funded people to get involved in sport. It's something I've loved all my life. I made some contacts within the organisation and took it from there. The job came up in a South East region about 10 years ago, and I started my career at Sport England within Sport England South East region. So I'm responsible for the investment that goes into national governing bodies at Sport England. So we put about 400 million into governing bodies every 4 years for them to achieve participation and talent outcomes. And I head up a team of relationship managers at Sport England that look after making sure that we get the most out of that investment. I think the sector's changing. I mean, I think the skills that the sector's now got are far more diverse, maybe, than they were when I first got involved in the sector. I think that it being insight-led, really understanding what it is that drives consumers, really acting and thinking about sport as a business. Thinking about it from a sustainability perspective and really thinking about what is it that customers want and how can sport offer that opportunity to people when there's such a range of different things for them to get involved in. I think that's a difficult one. I think one of the things that I really try and do is make sure that I maintain quite a broad perspective. So try and understand specifically about what goes on within our organisation, but also about the vast array of stakeholders that are there within sport, and also the wider kind of business trends that are happening and how that really impacts on sport. I think it's probably helped me understand a little bit more about the here and now and maybe where we're going as an organisation, the sorts of decisions that I'm taking on a day-to-day basis. Again, I think quite a difficult one. I think making sure that you project a clear vision, be very clear about what it is that you want to achieve, and be very clear about the things that you're not going to do as a result of moving forward for that. There's lots of kind of competing priorities, so I think being very, very clear about where you want to get to and how you're going to do it is really, really important. And also you've got to make sure that you bring people with you. So absolutely, in an organisation like Sport England, we need to work with our stakeholders. We can't be successful without them. So collaboration, lots of consultation, and making sure we all move forward together is absolutely integral. Again, a very, very difficult one. I mean, I'm a football fan, I'm a Man United fan, and I'd say probably the most inspirational leader for me is Alex Ferguson. Whether he left the best legacy when he left the organisation, I'm not so sure, but I think for the tenure when he was there, an ability to kind of really be focused on winning, to be recycling that team year on year on year to make sure he got success, not be afraid of challenging some of those big personalities. Always had the fans with him, really grew the club. So I'd say someone like Alex Ferguson, I really like the values that he had as a leader. But that said, that's caveated with the way that he left the organisation. But again, as a United fan, that's what I say, I think.